Hey everyone, it's Ski6, the Casual Exile here, presenting you with an updated guide to the Syndicate board for Betrayal in Path of Exile. There's some questions about it. It's fairly confusing, but once you grasp the hang of it, it's pretty easy to work around. But there is some RNG involved. So, Syndicate members are our main source of intelligence or way of gaining information into the safe houses. There's four different safe houses, one being transportation, fortification, research, and intervention. Um, and in order to gain information on the safe houses, we have to interrogate the syndicate members that we encounter in the world or maps, right? And uh, members can have different options, whether it be, we can see here that I'm actually have it that fled that I just killed, and he has an interrogate or a bargain option. Now they tend to always want to not be interrogated. They don't like it. They get deranked and they're stuck in the interrogation room with Jun for 3 turns. That's one way we can gain intelligence or information towards a safe house. And there are some other ways, like bargaining, not always what this one here mentions. Hit that fled removed from the Immortal Syndicate. This would basically just remove him and make him a question mark, and he wouldn't be. But instead, it could be like moves Tora from transportation to intervention, and +4 to transportation, right? Or +4 to intervention, something like that. That's another way to gain information or intelligence towards the safe house percentage or information. The higher the member rank, the better the benefits are, is listed on the syndicate member's portrait. Not only is the benefit, like for instance, Rin right now is guiding maps between locations. I actually haven't done this one. I'm not 100% sure. Some are kind of like, you know exactly what it's going to be, and sometimes you don't. I'm thinking that this one has something to do with maybe maps, probably maps, or Gravicious. He seems to always has something to do with divination cards. One of the trials that I did with him was I put in a divination card, and it gave me a new one. So I would use like her mask, which gives us our Itzuri fragments, and he would give me something else. Um, so that's how that works. But the higher the rank is, the better the reward in the end when you raid the safe house. Um, each member has specific benefit. So this divination card Metamorphosis uh, is tied to Griffithus. I don't know how to say his name. Tied to him because he's tied to research. If he wasn't in research but tied to fortification or transportation, it would actually be different, but it would always be the same. So if, let's say this board was wiped and I completed the safe house and everything's brand new, if Gravicious is here again in research, it'll be this benefit, Trialing Divination card Metamorphosis. So, and that's like across the board for all the members. So the goal that we're trying to do is to get high ranked desired members into your desired division before raiding the safe house, right? So if I want this Gravicious to be in research, I want him to be rank 3 by the time I raid him, right? Because it's going to give me better rewards in the end. And also know that the rank for interrogating, if let's say Tora was rank 3 and I interrogated her, I would get more information or intelligence towards that safe house if I interrogated her, let's say at rank 3 instead of at rank 1. It that fled at rank 1 is going to give me 3, and I believe it goes up 3 for each rank. So if he was rank 2 and I interrogated him at rank 2, I would get 6 per turn, and then he would lose a rank. In order to get a member into the desired division slot, there's a couple of ways to do this that I've encountered. There may be more, but I'm not sure. A member is in the slot, so let's say I'm not going to say his name anymore. Let's say Rin I don't want him there, and I want Tora to be there. In order for this to happen, I either one have to remove Rin, and then the next leading ranked syndicate member that's tied to transportation would go there. Or a betrayal option can be available at random times of encountering the members in the world or maps. So that's the two ways that I know that it can happen. And now we're going to get into the relationships, all these lines and everything that you see. So, trusted members or the green lines that you see can help or show up when encountering a division in the world or maps, right? So, if I encounter transportation, I have the RNG of seeing Tora and Rin, along with I believe you can go up to 4. I haven't gotten more than 4, but I don't mark my words for that. So I could have Janice show up and help Tora, or all the way over here to Corel. Tora is also friended with Corel. So Corel could show up, and Janice could show up, and Tora would be there, and Rin would be there. Now, it's really important when you do encounter multiple syndicate members, and you want to be sure to talk to all the members before you make an ultimate decision, because when you talk to, let's say, It That Fled was here, his bargain could be D rank Tora by 1 and remove her from the Immortal Syndicate. And then before I pick that, I go talk to Tora, and she has Betrayal, and it says remove It That Fled from the Immortal Syndicate. Or maybe Janice was there, and it said remove Janice, and maybe I pick that, and Janice is gone. And then It That Fled could have a total different option. So be sure to talk to all the members that you just killed when you encountered them, to make sure that you plan it out right. And then the hated members, rivalries. I don't have too much information on this. The only thing that I've encountered as far as this is, like, for instance, Jorgen is hated by Vagan and vice versa. I'm pretty sure that he has helped me before, but don't mark my words for it. I'm not 100% sure. I'd rather just not comment because I don't know much about it. So members with items. So as we can see, the items here, when members are ranked up or executed, they normally gain a rank and they normally gain an item. All these items just makes the fighting or the encounter with them a little more difficult. And that's pretty much it. Actually, I'm pretty sure that there's nothing to do with like the items that they drop or anything like that. And then when we complete the safe house, the only way we can gain intelligence or information to the leader of the entire syndicate, so the syndicate leader, the way we do that is by completing these 4 division safe houses multiple times. So when we complete, let's say Rin was 100%, and I went and raided Rin's safe house and transportation. At the end, Rin would be giving me an option to interrogate her, and for 3 turns, and that information or intelligence is then added to the 100% or information that's gathered towards the syndicate leader. Other than that, I think that's the gist of it. If you guys have any information or can help out with anything that maybe I have missed, you can leave some comments down below. I'm also going to be doing my first safe house syndicate leader today, live stream, and you guys can look at my build and find my build and everything that I'm doing it with down below in the description. Hopefully this helped people out, and thanks for watching. Talk to you guys later.